Welcome back to Lifestyle Love. So for this video, I wanted to share with you things that stress me out. I am actually a big worrier. I worry about things that may not ever even happen, but they still consume me and they distract me when I'm at work. They stop me from being present with Rocco, and also they wake me up between 2 and 4 a.m. in the morning. When these things happen or these things come up, I try to really, nip them in the bud and quarantine them. I stop and articulate to myself exactly what is going on. Ask myself, is there a change that I need to make? Is there something I'm trying to tell myself? I try and look for solutions then that I can implement in my life that it will help reduce or completely eliminate those stresses. So for this video, I want to share with you things that I've been doing in my life to help keep these stresses at bay. First thing that I want to share with you is the stress of my home security. If I'm away from work, I get quite anxious. I'm a huge homebody. I love being at home. My home is my sanctuary. And I worry about, someone breaking into the house, stealing my belongings, going through my personal items. More importantly, I worry about the safety of the dogs. I also get guilty, feeling bad if I've left the dogs at home, for a longer period than what I would normally do. I worry if, they're happy or sad or what they're up to. A friend of mine actually gave me this idea, and they actually have this set up in their home because they like to see what their animals are up to, and they also use it for their children now. But I went to Officeworks and I bought a Swan. It's called a video monitoring kit. And it's funny because I always thought Officeworks just sold office equipment, but it actually sells a whole huge range of things, including suitcases. I picked this up and it's basically a starter's kit, and you can buy heaps of accessories to continue on building this up. But it comes with a special camera which I can place in the home downstairs and see what's going on at any time. Also, if there's any interference in the house, like a loud noise, like breaking glass, or a door is opened when the house is locked up, or a window is opened, it will alert me on my iPhone. So that has actually made me feel so much safer at home, and I can see, the dogs are actually fast asleep all day. The great thing is it's actually not expensive at all. I think I picked this up for just under $300, and it's been a really wise investment that's helped my life just run that little bit more smoothly and more efficiently, and with a lot less stress, anxiety and guilt. And one other thing actually about this is if Rocco is playing upstairs, say having a play date with his friend, and they don't want me to interfere, I can actually place this upstairs with Rocco and I can see exactly what they're up to. So that's another really good benefit of this home monitoring kit. So for parents out there, very, very handy. Next thing that worries me is, what if something happened to me? So what if I was to get sick and couldn't work? I have taken out personal insurance for such as income protection, trauma cover and life and TPD cover. As I said, I will do a separate video on this. But I do have a little bit of peace of mind knowing that something does happen to me. I'm not going to put myself in a financial jeopardy, and I'm not going to risk the sanctuary of my home and the security of my home for myself or Rocco and the dogs. The third thing that worries me is, what if something randomly happens that's really expensive? Like a medical treatment that I need that can't necessarily be covered by private health insurance. Or what if I suddenly need to fly overseas to see a family member because they're unwell? Or what if there's something, that happens to my house that needs to be urgently fixed that's not covered by insurance? These things, obviously life happens unexpectedly. Often I do get random bills that were not planned for, and I need to sort of step up and fix that situation quite quickly so that the stress doesn't continue on in my life for an extended period of time. Now, one of the things that I've done to help reduce that stress is have emergency money set aside. And I have money on my offset account where I can redraw it at any time, but in the meantime it helps reduce the interest on my home loan. But it gives me a good, safe, comfortable feeling that if something happens, I've got some money that I can rely on at the drop of the hat. It's easily accessible, and it can help fix or completely or reduce or rectify any sort of urgent emergency problem that might come into my life. And the fourth and final thing that stresses me out in my life is my health. I worry about something that might be going on in my body that I don't know about. I worry about, suddenly being in an accident, and we all know that things can happen in the blink of an eye. So obviously I can only control a certain amount of things. So what I do is I try and make a point of, eating healthily, exercising regularly, but also going and having a regular checkup with my doctor, getting blood tests, getting my skin checked for skin cancers, going to the dentist every 6 months, stepping up and I guess being responsible and being as proactive as I possibly can. I think by being responsible with the things that stress you out, whether it be your personal health, whether it be your home security, whether it be, financial security or financial protection, when you take control of those things and put the right strategies in place, it allows you to be, it gives you back the ability to be able to concentrate and focus, work on your personal goals and your personal growth, and be a lot more present in your everyday life. So that's it for this video. I hope some of these ideas help you. I definitely recommend going and having a look at all the different Swan products, because not only do they have home security technology, they have a whole range of other things which actually blew me away, and you can buy them all at Officeworks. So if you have any other things that you think might help people in reducing the stresses in their life, or you have stresses that you want to share with me, please feel free to put them in the comments box below. And don't forget, as always, please subscribe, and also you can follow me on Instagram at sugarmama.tv. I hope you're having a great week and you've got a great weekend planned. I will see you next week on Money Monday or Lifestyle Love. Ciao!